Both of our mothers were heading into their mid-80s, fiercely independent, but also both in different situations that were putting them increasingly at risk. We had looked at other places that were god-awful. I don't know how to be polite about it. They just really weren't the kind of place that you would want a healthy but aging parent live. My mother was in England, his was in Westchester. And so the big question was, how were we going to help them to come to a solution that would work for them and also work for us? We were driving by Peconic Landing and we'd read a little bit about it, and so one day we wandered into the marketing office and said, could we set up a tour and see what you're up to? We kind of got a tour and we thought this was really a good idea. We decided that we should work on Jamie's mom first because she could actually see it, and then when she if we could get her to agree, then we put her on the phone with my mom to kind of get her to make a leap across the ocean, sight unseen. My mother would look at me and say, you didn't tell me you were bringing me to an old age home. And I said, if you think this is an old age home, I'll take you to one so you understand the difference. She shut up after that. We found an apartment that we thought was just great for her. Our observation was that this was such a really constructive and positive place to be, that it then got us thinking about our own plans. With only one child, we didn't want to put him in the responsibility that we had, which was really to make the decisions for our parents, our mothers, because they had postponed it for so long. And that's a difficult and painful place to be, I think, as a child. Probably drove you all crazy because we looked at apartments and cottages trying to figure out what it was exactly we wanted. And we were really happy when a bluff cottage came. We loved the house. I don't know.
Well, we also brought something with us. We have a vintage sailboat, and so we get to sail, which is fabulous when the weather's good. And then I have little things like I'm running a hospital for birdhouses.
Right now it's on our entry bench.
It's like a waiting room for a hospital, you know. I don't have a bed
We
yet.
don't have the hospital yet.
But they're stacked there. As I find them, where people call me and they said there's one that fell down, then I go pick it up.
For me, I was always the working stiff. I was your 48-hour-a-week girl. I found when I came in here that, okay, it now gives me the resources to tap into some of the other aspects of my life. So I became very involved in the art club. I took up golf when I was about 75, so that was sort of tapping a different part of my life.
And the friendships of people that are incredibly bright and interesting. It's amazing.
Don't kick the can down the road. And come in when you can have fun. So do it while you're healthy
and in control.
And in control.